Let's fix this a little. There we go. Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I actually kind of just woke. I did shower, but my voice is like, you can hear it. Anyhow, want to hear the awesome story about this deck of cards? Last week, I was doing a live reading, one on one. And I knew something was missing from these cards. So the girl I was doing the reading for, she gets readings from me regularly. So as she was talking, I'm going through the cards and I'm missing like 8 cards. And I'm like, what the heck happened here? So I'm like, oh boy, I'm going to have to throw this deck out because I actually really like this deck and the energy. I love the 2 cards that are showing right now. And yesterday, out of the blue, I found the missing cards, but I just thought it was so awesome that I actually knew that there were missing cards there. I do have a new deck. I look a little bit like crazy here. There we go. I do have a new deck. Thank you so much for this gift. She knows who she is. And I have to call her and say thank you, actually. But I wanted to see what's going on. I'm going to ask the angel answer questions at the end. So we'll have 3 questions at the end, as I usually do. Thank you for everyone that's booking readings. I really, really appreciate that. And I did see there was some more booked this morning. I'm just trying to get through the couple that I have, but I will get back to you ASAP. So first card we have coming out is the 2 of Cups. And for me, this is talking about a connection going on here. So we're talking about a connection. Let's see what more the cards have to say. And, it's not only a connection because I'm going to hold off there for a second. We have the Empress at the bottom, right? So this is about 2 people. And for me, the Empress is about a new beginning. But when I see this card, it's like there's a connection. There's a new beginning to a connection. So it can go either way, whatever resonates with you. It could actually be a new beginning coming in, which a lot of people would be excited about. Or it can be someone from your past that you already have a connection with. And, I kind of feel the past when I say that because I noticed that this man is reaching out to the woman. His hand is reaching out. So someone may actually be going out of their way to reach out to you. They may be picking up the phone or making the text or making the first communication or form of connection with you. So interesting, okay? Let's see what else we have. I've been really enjoying my half an hour readings. Okay, so remember, I went through these cards. I resorted them so they're all, this is a fresh, clean deck, technically, okay? I just want to say that because this card just came out in reverse. And this is saying burdens are being let go of. This is definitely discussing someone that you do know, possibly someone who couldn't offer you what you wanted in the past, who was unsatisfied with life is what I'm picking up. Maybe it has nothing to do with what they were offering you, but I do feel like they just couldn't offer you something good is kind of the energy I'm picking up. Or it was like a half-ass offer, if that makes any sense to some of you, right? There was something going on. They had some burdens they were hanging on to. They had some things they had to let go of or learn to deal with. And it looks as though, they've been dealing with this. And not only that, the burdens of this connection are released, okay? Because 10 of Wands is about carrying burdens. So let's just see what more the cards have to say. If you guys had some sort of drama between the 2 of you, if you had something you were hanging on to that you had to just forgive, it looks like it's happened. But who knows? These cards can switch around in a second. Ooh, they can, right? Switching around in a second. So the Queen of Pentacles is my card of gifts, my card of fortune. But we have the Wheel of Fortune that came out here. And, I feel like for some of the feminine, you're contemplating this new beginning and you're wondering, where is this going to go? We have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, and this is saying there is a new beginning for sure here. The wheels have turned. The change is here. This is really interesting. I want more cards, please. Just one at a time. Now we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom. So somewhere in the mix, you have a divine connection with this person. You get along very well with this person. You may actually work with this person or be able to work with this person in the future, but that's not the message I got right away. It was the message that this is going to take work. Nothing is easy, right? It's not like it's just going to Well, it might actually kind of land in your lap. As I say that, I'm checking myself and I'm like, I'm getting it. Yeah, it might actually land in your lap, but nothing came to you in this situation without putting the work in. And there will still be more work needed to keep it at that level. And like I hear perfection, perfection. So some of you are perfectionists. And the fact that we had the King and Queen of Pentacles, those are serious working people. Those are people that really are meticulous about what they want and how they want it. Absolutely wonderful focus to have. When you know exactly how you want something or what you want from something, you know what you're aiming for, and then you can go for it. This, a strong energy I'm picking up here is that the man in this relationship had a lot of situations to deal with, burdens to deal with, work to do themselves. And it seems like the woman has always been his perfect match. And I'm just saying, this is what I'm picking up when I see these cards, because we have men here. The only time we have a woman so far was the Queen of Pentacles and this woman and this connection that this man is reaching out to. This man was dragging, he had a lot on his plate, exactly on his plate. It's almost like this is a plate here, right? You have to pick up on all the little things. And this person, this man specifically, is ready for a new beginning. I mean, you can say the masculine energy, whatever fits your situation, but this person, he's been working on something. And now this opportunity has come around. I'm going to clarify all these cards. So I'm going to get one more card and then I'll do clarification. There we go. He's ready to go for this. This is about a past relationship. This is about a past connection. If you were like, I know for sure it's not someone from my past, well, then it's probably someone you know, okay? This man is going to come in. This man is working something out. And I'm going to tell you something I'm noticing. It's like this man is going from rags to riches. Now, that can be actually, or just maybe that's just how he's been feeling, that he's been feeling very worn down, very beat up, especially after this energy. But then look at him now, right? It's beautiful. He's been working on himself. He's been working on a situation and he's ready to come around. So I want to clarify these. And I mean, I kind of feel more like clarifying using some of these lovers cards. And let me pull from here as well. I want to see a little side message for us in this situation, in regards to the situation. This is a man coming forward, straight up. I don't care. This is a man coming forward. So we have daughter, okay, marriage. Don't get ahead of me for a second. Let me just look at this. Your desire is within reach. The answers to your question involve your daughter. Let me really think of that for a second. So I pick up two different messages here. This man may have had a family. This man may have had kids. This man may have had, it doesn't necessarily, it's a daughter. It says daughter, right? So let's just stick to daughter. But I'm also picking up that this feminine may have had, childhood issues of her own. But let's just leave that, because we have daughter, marriage, and your desire is within. Oh, I got a message. Some of you, I feel like so blank-faced here and no music playing, la, la, la. Anyhow, some of you, this person's going to be coming back in your life. Okay, yeah. Some of them, they may have had, they may have had family issues, straight up. But on the other side of the coin, some of you may be having a kid with this person. This person is going to ask for marriage. This person is going to want to have a higher level of commitment. The fairies join you in celebrating wedding bliss. Something magical for some of you. And I heard that message yesterday. There's going to be miracles of all sorts happening, but your desire is within reach. So this could be particularly for people that are like, I want a daughter. I want a daughter. I want to have a daughter in my life. But remember, there could also have been family issues. And I'm picking up on that too. I'm picking up on a few sides of the coins. And, that's what tarot is all about. It can go many different ways. There could have been family issues as well that this person had to deal with. Maybe they didn't want to leave a marriage, even though they knew eventually they'd be able to. But for some of you that actually do want a daughter, this could be actually happening. Like you guys could be having children together, which is beautiful. And for others, this person had a daughter that they were dealing with and probably a wife too, and he didn't want to leave them. You know, just because out of respect or out of good intentions and, you know, being highly like someone of integrity, you know, they just didn't want to leave. But there's nothing worse than staying in a marriage that you're not happy in, right? But all along, no matter what, both of you knew your desires were within reach. So that's beautiful. Let's do some cards here. Why? So there was deception in the past. I already know why, because there was deception in the past. Presently, you've been staying optimistic about your love life, and that has done you very well. Because once you have deceptions in the past, you do have to stay optimistic. You really do. These cards. This sense, the very high intensity. Oh my gosh, here we go. Soulmate and engagement. So in the future, in the past, you have deception. Okay, this is what happened. In the present, you've been staying optimistic beautifully. And in the future, you have engagement. With the victory card, with the marriage card, I'm not going to clarify these anymore. I'm going to pull a few cards from this. I'm going to pull one from this deck just because I'm just getting into it. Oh, this one really wants to come out. Delight. I love it. So this is about frequencies and messages. And I love cards with messages. If any one of you want to check out the wish list on Amazon, please do. I've revamped it to things that I could really use here on the channel, though I haven't put a lighting set yet because I really plan on getting a new phone to use. So the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Oh my gosh, you're going to have a beautiful time with this person. This is beautiful for whoever this message is for. Okay, ask your questions. I'm going to do it 3 times. And first question, remember, I don't ask questions during this time. I can ask them whenever I want. I do in emergencies. I grab my deck and I'm like, what do I do? And they work. They work. Big, happy changes. So whatever you're asking about, there's going to be some big, happy changes. So in other words, if you asked, is he coming back? Well, it didn't answer, but it's saying there's going to be big, happy changes. So that's kind of a yes, you know. And next question. Okay. If you believe. So if you were like, when is he coming back? Well, first of all, if you don't believe he's coming back because you're asking the question, and that's the truth. If you're saying like, when, like, even if you're saying, is he coming back? In a sense, you're saying you kind of don't believe it. Okay. But if you believe, you're going to get what you're asking for. So you have your next question ready, I hope. 2 cards came out. So I'm going to pull them both and they go together. So there's something better. Ask for help from others. Okay. So I'm not sure what your question was about. I'm not even going to try and use my spiny senses here right now, but there's something better. There's something better coming your way. So trust in that. Okay. And it doesn't have to be there's a better person. It can be a better situation. Ask for help from others is always my card for like, you might want to get a reading. Because who are you going to ask? You know, unless you have a mentor, ask your mentor. Don't ask your friends. Just say. Okay, guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll try to come back on later. Bye for now.